And just to talk just briefly on Piratechain, you know, I hear some people criticizing it. The crypto vigilante and myself aren't saying Piratechain's perfect. In many ways, it's not. It doesn't even have a decent wallet. The wallets are all kind of like new now. They're still getting on some wallets. It's not on any major exchanges. It's just like Bitcoin was in 2009 or 2010. And so yeah, it's not perfect, but we think it has a chance because of its technology. It uses all the best privacy technology all in one. And we think it has a chance to like surpass Monero, and we think Monero is going to surpass Bitcoin easily. So, you know, at $6, you can take a punt on it, and it might be worth $60,000 in like 3 years. It could be. It totally could be. Or not, might not. Monero is more of a sure thing, like, because Monero's been around a lot longer. It's been around for like almost, what, 8 years, I think? It's got a huge network effect. Most people have heard of it. Most people haven't heard of Piratechain. So, you know, I've heard some of the criticisms, but it's not like perfect. It's so small, but it has a chance. It's got like a huge amount of amazing people behind it. A lot of the original Bitcoin people are all getting into it. So what does that tell you? Once they have the atomic swaps, there's a few things that are going to happen in the coming months probably that could make Piratechain go easily like $1,000 and Monero $10,000 easy. Monero's currently $400. And a huge one of them is atomic swaps. Once people get the ability to get out of their surveillance coins, which is almost every other coin, especially Bitcoin, and just do an atomic swap into a privacy currency so the IRS or no one can actually find out what they've got, that's going to be huge. And another huge one is if Piratechain gets listed on any major exchange, I expect it to double or triple pretty much overnight. So I expect massive things, not much downside here, I don't think. Looks, again, really good around the 6 level. So if you didn't get in before, here's, you know, a lot of people, it went up to 16, and a lot of people said that they missed it. Well, you're getting another chance. And I'm trying to tell you, and I told people about Bitcoin at $3 in 2011, and all the same comments. Jeff, you're crazy. It's, you know, how you can't even use this thing. It doesn't even have a wallet yet. You have to use a trading card site in Japan to buy it. And I was like, yeah, but if it catches on, and I think it will, $3, now it's $60,000. So, don't know how many times I can tell people. But here's something really interesting to think about that I just thought about today. After my meditation, of course, that's where most of my good ideas come from, is right around that time. That, did you know 31% of people on Earth, so like 1/3 of the people who use the internet, which is almost everyone, so we're talking probably billions of people, use VPNs. If you don't know what a VPN is, you use it so no one can tell what your IP address is. It looks like you're coming from some other different place. We recommend it highly, like all of us use it. We've been using it forever because it's super important to protect your privacy on the internet. Otherwise you'll be tracked by everything, including Amazon and Facebook, but also by governments. So 1/3 of people on the internet, which is billions of people, or at least a billion, use VPNs because they want to protect their privacy. Well, think about this. What'll happen when those 1/3 of people who care about their privacy realize they need privacy for their internet money too? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. This is going to be massive. Like, even if Piratechain, for whatever reason, doesn't super catch on, which I think it's gonna. I really do. But even if it doesn't, Monero is going to surpass Bitcoin easily, and Bitcoin's going to become something that most people won't even want. Actually, once the atomic swaps come in, most people will just get out of Bitcoin and get into Monero, and you'll see the price flip, basically. Maybe not in a few months, maybe in a couple years. Things don't happen super fast all the time. But yeah, if you're not into privacy coins, like, this is what most people thought Bitcoin was supposed to be. But they took all the privacy out of Bitcoin. Like, Satoshi talked all about this. He wanted privacy, but he put in all the opcodes and all that stuff. They took it all out. And it's basically Bitcoin BTC is the worst Bitcoin ever of all of them. But of course it caught on the most because that's what the system pushes. So the system doesn't mind it because they've made it so it can't be money, so it doesn't compete with the dollar. They've made it so they can track every single thing on it, which is all part of their matrix system that Max talks about. But when you have privacy coins, you can't at all. So You can just mark my words on this one. In a couple of years, when you see where Monero and Piratechain are, you won't believe it. So you might want to get into that.